Alright, ain't really made any automotive videos here lately, so I guess I'll go ahead and make one on this 6.9 right here. This is a 6.9 liter diesel IDI engine. I had in our little white wrecker sitting out there, the 4-door one. It had an overheating problem when I first put it in about a year and a half ago, year ago, somewhere around there. And put a set of heads on it, and we had those heads checked out real good, magnaflux and all that. Make sure they didn't have any cracks in them. Put a set of head gaskets on it. I put an injection pump on it too. Said the pump I had on it acted like it wasn't really putting the fuel out like it was supposed to have been. Kind of lagging on power. So I changed that out. I had it running perfect. It still runs good right now. It's just when you park it and shut it off, whether it's cold, hot, whatever, it hydraulically locks. And what that means is water is getting into the cylinder, and when the piston comes up, the water has no place to go, so that's what you call hydraulically locked. And actually, what I think's actually wrong with it is got some cavitation on one of the cylinder walls in it. And what the cavitation means is a little bitty rust hole or pinhole in the water jacket side of the cylinder, or it has a crack in the cylinder wall. But that's what's going on with this thing. And it ran great. It's just hydraulically locking and using a whole lot of water. But here, I'm gonna pull this oil stick to make sure it's in there. Pull this oil stick to show you. See how over full that is? That's probably about a gallon over full. And it's not because I have too much oil in it. It's because there's probably about a gallon of water in the bottom of the oil pan right now. And that don't really have that cavitation problem with these IDI motors. Every once in a while, the Power Stroke 7.3s are bad about it. You've even got to kind of put a antifreeze additive in those to keep them from cavitating. But this is a 6.9. It's out of an 84 F250 4-wheel drive, and that truck was pretty well rotted. Whole lot of rust, and we got the truck just for the motor, spare motor, and at least put it in there and went and made a couple dollars with it doing tows and whatnot while it was running. And motor going back in it's actually a 7.3 IDI motor, and 7.3s are a little better on horsepower. It's only like a 10 horsepower difference between these and a 7.3. But these motors actually have the better heads on them. 6.9s do. They got a smaller combustion chamber, and 7.3s have problems with cracking. The head's cracking on them. But motor going in, it runs great. I've already started it and ran it in the truck it's in. I'll get a video of that when I go back over there to pull that one out. And there's the E4OD that come off the back of this motor. That's what I like about that little wrecker out there. It's automatic. You know, shifting gears gets old after a while, especially driving a tow truck and going through all the lights and stop signs and traffic. But, hopefully I get over here today and get that motor out and get it over here and made it up to this transmission. Get that thing back up and going. But, I'll get another video here shortly.